Amsterdam is on the bucket list of travelers from all over the world. Every year, more than 18 million tourists visit the city, ranging from weekend visitors to tulip chasers and those looking to immerse themselves in Dutch culture. So tell us, are you traveling to Amsterdam? Well, you're on the right place to know more before exploring the beauty of Amsterdam. This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the 15 tips for an awesome trip to Amsterdam. Amsterdam, a gorgeous city full of canals and unique architecture, is ideal for a weekend trip. Perhaps they'll be beneficial whether it's your first visit to the city or your 100th. After all, we all need little pointers now and then. And besides, if you've never been to Amsterdam before, there's a lot of blunders you may make by mistake. Here are 15 useful tips for visiting Amsterdam. Number 1. Mind the cyclists. Lots of bicycles going in all directions everywhere you look. Before crossing the street, double or triple check because people in Amsterdam bike across the city at high speeds on bikes. If you plan on seeing a lot of attractions while in Amsterdam and don't want to pedal the entire time, you should consider getting an Amsterdam public transportation ticket. Anyway, before we proceed, make sure to smash the subscribe button, click the notification bell right now for you cannot miss out the remaining things to know for a wonderful trip to Amsterdam. You don't want to miss out on these tips, unless you don't want to have an amazing experience in Amsterdam, do you? Next up, number 2, rent a bike. And since we're on the subject of riding, one of the best tips we can give you for visiting Amsterdam is to go on your own bicycle journey while you're there. It's among the most emblematic and easy ways to visit this canal city. Stick to the bicycle lane on the right side of the road, which is marked with symbols, and just never go on footpaths or the main road. Also, do not pause in the center of the bike lane for photographs. Instead, step aside and give space to other bikers. Further, cycle around the city to see the suburbs, explore the parks, or even take a day trip out of Amsterdam by bike. You may also cycle across the Dutch countryside. Number 4. Prepare yourself for all weathers. The weather in Amsterdam is quite unpredictable, with an average of 200 days of rain each year, so the odds of getting stuck in the rain are really high. Regardless of what the weather forecast says, bring an umbrella and lots of layers that you can easily switch depending on conditions. Amsterdam, like many European towns, is best experienced on foot, so bring a good pair of walking shoes. Number 5. Know the difference between coffee shops and cafes. Don't embarrass yourself by saying you're visiting the wrong one. Learn and remember their distinction. Cafe is one for your regular latte, while coffee shops are where you can buy and smoke weed. Get it? Number 6. Don't forget to bring your camera. Many of Amsterdam's canal-side residences date back to the city's golden age, and as such, they're ancient, quirky, and gorgeous. You may visit a lot of these ancient buildings in the form of house museums scattered across the city, and photographing them makes for an excellent memento. Just don't photograph those working in the red light district, as it's illegal in the city. Number 7. Enjoy a picnic in the park. Picnics in the park with food acquired from local stores are one way to save money in Amsterdam during your stay. One is Wandelpark, which is one of the city's largest parks when it comes to green spaces. The beautiful green 45-hectare space is ideal for a picnic or to evade the bustle of the city center, particularly if you're visiting the Dutch capital by bicycle. Number 8. Make an advance accommodation. This should not come as no surprise that due to Amsterdam's small size, space is limited. Book ahead in advance to ensure the greatest accommodations. This is especially important for individuals planning a trip during peak season. Number 9. Try some street foods. Frites, also known as patat in Amsterdam, are a Dutch specialty that come with a delectable mayonnaise sauce. Stroop waffles and other traditional waffles are extremely popular. Number 10. Visit a museum. About 75 official museums and galleries can be found throughout Amsterdam and its surroundings. Of course, new ones appear on a daily basis, such as the Cat Cabinet to the Our Lord in the Attic, a lovely church kept in the attic of a 17th century townhouse in the red light district. Surely there's something for everyone. Number 11. Try some local foods. You can visit Amsterdam without trying some of its world-famous cuisine and specialty delicacies. Amsterdam is home to a plethora of classic cheeses, including Gouda, Edam and Leerdammer, as well as the enduring brand Heineken. You can even participate in the Heineken Experience, where you will learn about beer brewing and the history of the famous brand. There are numerous cheese stalls throughout the city where you may experience local cheese in strange and amazing flavors such as pesto, pepper, and even weed. Number 12. Check out the tulips. All across the city, you'll discover vivid flower markets going back to the days when a single tulip bulb was worth as much as a house. And yes, this really happened. Visit at least one flower market while you're in town, and if you're visiting during the Holland tulip season, there are a variety of tulip-related attractions in the city to explore. And those who want to appreciate the best of stunning blooms can plan a day trip out of town to see these gorgeous flowers in full bloom. The Garden of Europe, without a doubt, is the ideal spot to admire the tulips apart from the tulip fields themselves. Number 13. Explore Amsterdam off the beaten path. Whether you're a fan of odd churches or simply want to immerse yourself in the city's history, there's an interesting and hidden site in Amsterdam for everyone to explore. The Beggenhof Amsterdam, a tranquil courtyard that holds some of the city's oldest houses, is one of the favorite sites in Amsterdam. Nevertheless, there are many other beautiful hofjes in Amsterdam, particularly in the Jordan region. If you want to see the city from a completely different perspective, try to take a city canal ride. The 75-minute meander along Amsterdam's waterways offers you to experience the city's historic through its various canals. It's a fun way to spend an afternoon or morning, from the historical center to the skinny bridge. Number 14. Don't rent a car in Amsterdam. If you're considering a trip to Amsterdam, avoid renting a car. In general, public transportation in Amsterdam is safe, convenient, efficient, and reasonably priced. You can also easily navigate around the city on two wheels, in other words, on a bicycle. Much of Amsterdam can be visited on foot, and to go to other parts of the city, take a bus, tram, or the subway. Renting a car will simply cost you money, will be difficult to park, and is usually not a good plan for traveling around the city. And last but not least, number 15. Don't forget your universal travel adapter. If you're visiting Amsterdam from the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, or any of a number of other countries, you should be mindful that you'll need to have a travel adapter. In the Netherlands, the plugs are C and F. If you want to save money, buy this all-in-one travel adapter, which allows you to use your electronics in over 150 countries. Indeed, Amsterdam is a beautiful city filled with so much amazing scenery and adventures. It makes you want to visit again and spend some time here. The city is so relaxing and enjoyable. So, are you now planning to pack and note all of these tips? Let's know your thoughts on these 15 things to know for a wonderful trip in Amsterdam in the comments section down below. If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.